Hello there, my YouTube family and friends. This is your girl Jackie from Jackie's Faith Journey, coming to give you an update. Here we go. So, as you already know, that your girl has been going through ups and her downs, but I'm facing it. I'm dealing with it, and I'm making sure that I'm following instructions. Well, I did go on my visit to the doctor on the 23rd, which was on Monday. I went to get a simulation done and contrast, they say. So the treatment was they put like a bean bag on the table, like an x-ray room. I'm going into the CT scan machine. And that thing, it's soft to the touch. When I go on top of it, I'm lying on my back. And then when they, I don't know what they do to it, but they start toughing it against my body and pushing it on my bottom of my foot. Because my foot bottom is to the edge of it, and then the rest of it is all the way up my body, like midway my legs, something like that. And so when they tuft it against my body, they center it and the bottom of my feet, down at the bottom of your heels and stuff, and push it towards, from the bottom, push it towards your foot, so that it will form a stoppage right there, like a block that nothing can, it can't move down or up, whatever. And so then it is hardened. I don't know what they used to harden it or nothing, but I just know I'm laying there. I'm laying in a position with my hand at my chest like this, and then they're doing whatever they're doing on my lower body where my problem is situated, where they're supposed to find my lymph nodes. And so they took that pattern of my body with a full bladder, and then they let me empty my bladder and then take another picture without a full bladder. And then I was with a nice, a light stick in the center of my lower belly, and there's one on both sides of my hip, and then they mark an X and they put so whatever was put into my body was a dye. It came up like red, a red spot, but it was injected in just barely to the skin. So it's surface, it's not deep down into your body. And so those are the markers. And when I go back, that's the area they're going to zoom in on to do the radiation. So my body is already prepared, prepped, and ready for it. In case of taking a shower, I cannot scrub those areas, let the water or the soap run off it. Okay, that's the instructions. And so every time I go, well, I should find out. Yes, I have to drink a bottle of water 1 hour before the treatment. So I will be going in on the 30th. Not quite sure what date is yet. I have to look again. And that's the date I'll be start my radiation. However, your girl's still going through her situation. I don't know what kind of shoulder aches and pain I'm having, and the back aches. My goodness, the lower back force that pulls me on the lower body down and make me feel like I'm carrying a, a, a brick or a load, whatever, maybe a sandbag in front of me. I feel that weighted down feeling. However, I still go through this experience of shortness of breath um after moving for 5 minutes. It's less than 10 because I don't stand up for too long. I have to take a seat somewhere, couch, lean, whatever. I gotta sit. I gotta take the pressure off my body altogether. Then I might end up with sharp breathing. And just from the car to the house or from the house to the car, I get these sharp breaths, sharpness of breath too. And my feet, I don't know what to tell you about them. Now they're even stripping like scales. They're stripping. I mean, the skin is coming up. Um, I have to use olive oil. I use the olive oil, the one that's already consecrated, and I would use it to rub my heel area. All the area that's around the side of your foot to your side of your toes, on the both sides of the foot. I have to use the olive oil to rub on it so that it wouldn't look so bad. Yes. It's like not even changing skin. It's really coming up. And it's gotten worse over the time. My feet, they don't want to touch the shoe. They don't want nothing on the toes. It's very sensitive. It come all the way up my leg and my foot calf last night. And uh, I use my cane to support me to walk if I'm going outside any at all. In the outside, I will scoot around because the furnitures are closed, so I can hold on to something while I'm moving around, or I move very slowly. But yes, I depend on the cane for my strong support. At work, I used to use a shopping cart as my support. I would grab one of them and use them to push around because it helps me to move faster. If I don't have it, as soon as I keep walking for a little bit, I start feeling strain, that pressure down on my lower body, and then I'm cut off, like I can't move. I have to stand up for a little to gather myself, or ask maybe somebody to help me get the cart or whatever I need to do, because that's the pressure that my lower body is under. If I go down, I can't get back up. And that's why I use an extension on the commode frame to use it in my bathroom, because our toilets are low. And these are situations that I had to be adjusting myself to, because I'm not able to get up as I should be doing. I cannot get up, so I have to count to 3 or 4, make my mind up to get up. That's what I have to, like on a mark, get set, go. I have to do something like that in order to get back in position, or my hubby or anyone around me, because they would help me to, you give me their hand to get up. Even from that table that I took the scan on, the doctor had to, or the radiologist had to help me to get up, and they have a way of doing everything so it's safe for their bodies, So yes, they had to help me up. Couldn't get up, and then I get up in pain, and my back is tearing me. So I still take my Eloquist, which is my blood thinner. And of course, I'm eating better because of my taste buds, that I can taste things now. So I reject it if it don't taste good, and now I know when it tastes really, really good. Yes, and you could see that the chemotherapy medication made everything extraordinarily hard for me. So I'm getting back some of that. I have the hand that I have to deal with my hands, my fingers, and the size of my fingers that is giving me the sensitive feeling in the fingertips and thing. My toes, it feel like when somebody use a pin to stick me in them or a nail or whatever, because it doesn't want to be touched. It doesn't want nothing to bounce or to come close to it enough to rub against anything. And then I get this burning sensation on the top and on the bottom. They burn, and you're wondering if something hot is down there, you know. So I would use the rubbing alcohol. I tell you all about that's my only way out. I use the plain rubbing alcohol to wet the area. I start having pains in my knees. My goodness, I can't move my foot. When I open my eyes, my foot can't move. I can't straighten my leg. My knee won't. Oh Lord, everything's just coming in. You know, but you know what? Those are just the eye ups and the things that I'm going through. And to tell you the truth, away from that, I sit down and I talk to the Lord and I ask Him. He says, ask the Savior to help you, comfort, strengthen, and keep you. He is willing to aid you. He will carry you through. Right? There is no other. Who else can I depend on? Who else can I ask to help me? Yes, I get physical help from my household, my husband, and anybody that comes to visit me. They come and they do be a good supporter for me. If I have to move around, do anything, I will get good support. Everybody that help me up, help me do whatever I'm doing, get to where I'm going, and stuff like that. I appreciate everyone that helped me. I appreciate everyone that showed me some compassion. And I appreciate everyone that sends up a prayer for me. I am not independent of your prayers, but I can tell you tonight that I will keep on praying for you while you pray for me. And as always, would you please like, share, and subscribe to my channel? So if I could help one person with my message, then I'll be doing what the Lord wants me to do. Because only what we do for Christ is going to last. You have a wonderful evening, and God richly bless you as I continue to spread the good news, not just my complaints. Bye-bye.